Namaste, YouTubers. My name is Raji. Today, I want to share with you a little bit about my video creations here on YouTube. But first, I'd like to tell you a story about this particular Ganesha statue. About 9 years ago, while living in California, just before I met Dattatreya Siva Baba in person, I decided I needed to purchase a new meditation cushion. So I drove into town and parked and walked down a street which I knew had many New Age stores. One store in particular drew me in, and as I walked in through the door, my body took me directly to the back of the store, where there were many Hindu statues. At that time I knew nothing about Hinduism, about the spiritual rituals, about these statues. But my being was drawn immediately to this statue that you see in this video. His name is Genesha, and he is the remover of obstacles. When I saw this statue, I held it in my hands for about 5 minutes and was mesmerized. I didn't understand why I was mesmerized. I just knew that I fell in love with Ganesha right away. Then my mind began to ask, why am I so in love with this statue? So I went to the front of the store to ask a gentleman who was working, who is this elephant-headed statue with many arms? And he smiled and said to me, that's Ganesha. And he then told me a brief story of Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. He was kind enough to guide me to a book that also outlined who Ganesha was. I stood in the store and read the book from front to back. And as I read, I fell more deeply in love with this god, Ganesha. And when I was finished, I knew that I would purchase this statue and take it home with me. And that's just what I did. I put Ganesha on my altar, and I smiled deep from inside each time I would look at his face. I then called a friend of mine in New York who had been studying with Baba for some time, and I told her the story that I just relayed to you. She laughed, and I laughed, not knowing why she was laughing, and I said to her, why are you laughing? And she said, do you know what today is? And I said, no. And she said, today is Ganesha's birthday. I felt a flood of love once again go throughout my entire being, as I knew that Ganesha was the one who had taken me into that store that day. His powerful presence felt me coming, and he took me in. From there, it's all been such a beautiful, beautiful life, meeting Baba in person, one by one, getting to know all the gods and goddesses. I also want to share with you that I've always loved to sing. Recently, my prayers to Baba have begun to manifest with regard to living this passion. I'm now creating more music to go along with all the wonderful chants that he has taught me over the years. I also plan to share some of the rituals which Baba has taught us. These chants and rituals are ancient techniques and tools that can change your entire life for the better. My deep intention is to release these videos that will walk you through step by step many powerful rituals and chants. If you wish to do so, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll receive a notice each time a new video is released. Also, please feel free to comment and rate the videos at your leisure. I pray that you will enjoy these videos and learn from them, and even more importantly, use them in your daily life to obtain more peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. God bless you all.